Hello, El Paso. I'm Ricky Saillas. We start this edition of Your City in 5 with a park in the Lower Valley that's getting an upgrade. The city's Capital Improvement Department, along with District 7 City Representative Henry Rivera, broke ground on park improvements at E.L. Williams Park. It's located on Lafayette near Yarborough. The park is getting a new playground and a rock wall enclosure, new ADA sidewalks, LED lights, and a new parking area.
It'll be an improvement and an asset for the neighborhood, surrounding neighborhood, the kids. They'll have a place to play now. They'll have a park they can call their own. Those park improvements are funded with a community development block grant. And more improvements, this time at the El Paso Museum of Art. The museum now features the newly renovated Crest European Collection. This is the first major reinstallation since the museum opened its doors nearly 20 years ago at its current location. The Crest Collection shares space with works such as the Madonna and Child, the Saints, and other portraits and landscapes. The renovated gallery is definitely a must-see. The project was made possible by the City of El Paso, the El Paso Museum of Art Foundation, the Gladys Delmas Foundation, and the Samuel Crest Foundation as well. In other city-related news, the City of El Paso's Ad Hoc Charter Advisory Committee is asking the public to attend the second of 3 public meetings. Residents are invited to ask questions, review, and make recommendations on proposed city charter amendments. Those amendments are increased pay for mayor and council, outside employment for mayor and council, and having the city's internal auditor report directly to city council. The proposed amendments will be up for vote during a special election that's scheduled in November of this year. Now, in case you don't know, the charter serves as the city's constitution. It defines the powers, rights, and privileges of the city. The next meeting is set for 6 p.m. on Monday, May 21st at the Don Haskins Rec Center on the west side. Now, you can also view it live online by visiting elpasotexas.gov and clicking on videos. The Department of Public Health is rolling out the red carpet for a group of high-profile international visitors. The International Visitor Leadership Program is the U.S. Department of State's premier professional exchange program. Through short-term visits to the United States, current and emerging foreign leaders are able to experience this country firsthand while developing lasting relationships with their American counterparts. Professional meetings reflect the participants' professional interests and support the foreign policy goals of the United States.
These are high-ranking health officials within their own countries, and we're just honored to have them come and choose El Paso as the place where they'll learn about how we do public health in the United States.
Well, we were contacted by the organization that's hosting the group and asked if we would be willing to have them come to our office, sit down with a few people, and so there could be this information exchange and this, kind of cross-fertilization, this learning from one another.
Topics will also include the Public Health Laboratory, the Medicaid Waiver Program, and the city's current efforts to prevent the Zika virus. For a first-hand look at this important visit, be sure to check out the next edition of Your City in 5. The city and El Paso Water are teaming up to combat illegal dumping. Your City in 5 media specialist Desiree Gonzalez tells us about a new public awareness campaign and how you can help.
I want to address this elephant that is in our room. We are out here today kicking off our illegal dumping campaign. We're out here with our partners, the City of El Paso Environmental Services Department and the El Paso County Water Improvement District, who are all decided to work together to make sure that we create awareness about the consequences of illegal dumping.
What we want to prevent is the elephant in the room, and basically the room being our community. And illegal dumping adds this mess and this trash that we don't want to have.
The trash blocks the channels and it blocks the canals, and what ends up happening is the water, the stormwater that's meant to run through it, overflows onto the surrounding neighborhoods and to the streets. So that causes flooding, and that causes a big safety hazard for our communities.
More importantly, from us as an environmental services perspective, it's dirty, it's unsightly, and it's not the right place for this type of material. So if you see it, and you see someone dumping, call 311 and make that call, make that report on either that happening in action or for a cleanup to occur so it doesn't end up into our waterways.
Thank you, Desiree, for that information. If you see illegal dumping, report it by calling 311. Here's a quick fact regarding your tax dollars. The city offers more than 200 services for El Paso residents. But did you know that only 26% of your tax bill goes to the city? The City of El Paso is doing great things with that money. Here's more information on that.
What do your city tax dollars get you? The city receives only 26 cents of each tax dollar. What do you get from the city for your money? Public safety, police officers, firefighters, police cars, fire trucks, and additional 911 operators. You also get street maintenance, including pothole repairs, traffic signals, street signs, and more. And let's not forget about animal services, playgrounds, pools, splash parks, Broadway shows, libraries, senior centers, recreation centers, and museums and events. And there's more. Public health services that include Zika virus control, restaurant food inspections, a dental clinic, TB and STD testing, and immunizations. Your 26% gets the international airport, some metro buses, international bridges, regular and recycle collections, code compliance including vector control, and the citizen collection stations that have tool sheds where you can borrow free garden tools. You receive new businesses and entertainment venues with more jobs. And let's not forget about all of the great quality of life projects. Whew, that's a lot of bang for your dollars. And we are working hard to continue serving the citizens of El Paso.
That's going to do it for this edition of Your City in 5, but you can find out more about these stories and all the services provided by the City of El Paso by visiting our website. We're also on social media. You can also catch us on City TV. Until next time, I'm Ricky Saillas for Your City in 5.